And so, this is the gold Henry I made.
Custom!
It's for the 70-year anniversary.
Here, let me see. You did a really good job on that, Sean. Nice.
And here's one of my favorite characters from Sort of the Lost Treasure, Ryan.
Nice.
The GNR N2.
So you can see it up close. Another custom from Sean Super Show!
And this is LBSC Thomas.
Nice. And this was the original, or?
Well, it's supposed to be his real-life faces.
Okay, gotcha. Another custom!
And, just like Ryan, GNR Green Emily.
Oops. There we go. Another custom! Show us your customs.
And then there's Splatta.
Sweater.
And Ashima.
You guys know her from The Great Race. I love her. Shima's one of my favorites.
And another one from The Great Race, the Shooting Star.
This is the take and play version.
Whoosh! The shooting star's coming through.
Two other ones. Let's show them that. These are the exact same. These are two more shooting star Gordons.
Trackmaster.
Yep, Trackmasters.
Hello. Hi. It's like they're twins.
They're fast. Okay. And here's Streamline Thomas. Take and
You
play.
wonder who was passing through. Whoosh! You won't believe it's even true. Whoosh! But you'll say me will be a shy secret face in blue. Streamlining.
Then right here we have
Fiery Flynn to the rescue. And here's another one. You may not like him, but why don't you look where you're going, shrimp? This is Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny. He could be a little nicer, but he's so cool though. That's the take and play, of course.
And this is Silly Billy.
Look how cool. It's got the Halloween kind of color thing going.
And we all know this guy. It's James.
And you have a lot of James. This is your newest one to the collection, correct?
Yeah, I got it from Christmas.
Nice.
James is, my favorite red engine.
Right. And this is
Victor.
take and play.
And don't forget Doug's old buddy, Oliver. Great West engine.
Cool. All right, so I think it would be super, super cool. We're going to take some of these off of here and leave a couple on. Let's do a quick little race. You up for it? Who do you predict's going to win the race?
Could it be Billy, Ashima, or Streamline Thomas?
Let's throw Gordon in there, too, the shooting star.
Gordon, yeah.
It's going to be a tough race then, I tell you that.
The race is about to start. Here's our opponents. First up is Billy, Ashima, Shooting Star, Streamline Thomas. On your mark, get set, go!
That was such a fabulous, crazy and wild, but fabulous race. So today we're going to consider all of our opponents winners! And the crowd goes wild. Here's some cool artwork from Sean Super Show. And this is
Bell.
pretty cool. Check the detail. We'd like to see some of your Thomas art too. And this is
Edward from the Furnace Railway.
cool.
Our favorite same blue engine, but his old livery.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Nice. And then we have this one.
Donald, Douglas, and Emily.
Nice. And Donald and Douglas are brothers, correct?
Yeah, they're from Scotland.
Yep. And then we have this cool picture.
Of some of the people that I think are great looking in Thomas the Tank Engine train form, like Ben, Acme Attack 4427, and Sam Thomas Fan 1, Trainboy 54, Trackmaster Toy Train Village, some train with the numbers 97, I can't remember his YouTube name, Liz Productions 5874, and D. Coleman H.
Nice. Super cool.
Oh yeah, and also, if you guys want, you should go and subscribe to them.
Yeah. So here's some of our Thomas movies for the collection. This is Misty Island Rescue,
which features Thomas, Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. Look at the back.
Okay.
So that's a picture of the new Sodar Search and Rescue Center. And in the water there,
Yeah.
that's Captain. And if you look in the front, you can see Sir Tom and Matt looking for Thomas and Harold the helicopter.
Gotcha.
They're two of my favorites.
Next up
Is
Engines to the Rescue.
and that's from series 17, I'm guessing, to 19 because of the face of Thomas there on the cover. I can't really say.
Gotcha.
And this is Thomas's first movie ever, Thomas and the Magic Railroad,
Cool. I like that one.
which features real-life people in the movie.
And ladies in that.
And Diesel Train.
With Pinchy.
Yeah, Diesel's definitely my favorite character.
This one,
Exactly.
since we're talking about diesels and stuff, this one's called
Steamies
Steamies
versus
versus Diesels.
And here's another one, King of the Railway.
Nice. Let's see.
And Steven there, he's one of the first Steamies ever built. So he was built a long time ago before Gordon or Thomas.
Right.
And here is Tale of the Brave.
That's cool.
And the engine right there, on the back,
Mm-hmm.
with Thomas, his name is Gator.
Oh, cool.
But his real name is Gerald.
What?
Don't ask.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you see a scared Percy and James, and yeah.
And this one is Carnival Capers.
It'll show you. It'll show you new characters like Rosie, the tank engine, and Rocky the Crane.
Gotcha.
And here is Dinos and Discoveries. And that new engine right there is called Samson.
And that's awesome, too, because that's two of your favorite things. Dinosaurs and Thomas.
And if you look really closely, you'll see Timothy, the clay pits engine right there. And we all know that familiar Sterling single shape. It's Emily.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, who can forget Emily?
Right? She is an
And-
awesome character. Let's see the back.
And that's from Emily Saves the World, that little clip in the front.
Okay.
And,
Cool. I didn't know that.
And here is Come Ride the Rails. Look at it. Come on. Thomas and Friends, Rails, duh. You see, there's Gordon, Percy, Henry, Emily, Edward, James, of course Thomas there, because it's Thomas and Friends.
And then we got Hop on Board.
Board.
It's got songs and stories.
Yes. And this one is Percy and the Bondstan.
Oh, cool.
Well, bandstand, but I'm trying to use a British accent.
Gotcha.
And this one features some of my favorite childhood heroes. Thomas, Bob, Fireman Sam, Pingu, and of course that big purple guy himself, Barney. Who doesn't like Barney? But sadly, the show's not on TV anymore.
And then here we got...
Percy takes the plunge.
Oh, Percy.
That's what he does all the time. He's Percy. He gets into a lot of accidents.
Right. And this one's special because this is a collector's edition.
Yeah, it's 10 years of Thomas. All
And Friends.
all of the episodes from the classic series, like season 1.
Nice.
And it features episodes like Henry and the Elephant, Thomas and Brady's Great Race, Old Iron, The Trouble with Mud, Terrence the Tractor, Percy Goes to Trick, Mavis, Percy's Promise, James Goes Buzz Buzz, and All at Sea.
Cool.
All from seasons 1 to 4, I think.
Nice.
And this is Thomas's Snowy Surprise and other stories, like during season 5 and stuff.
Okay.
And, well, come on. Snowplow.
Right.
Kind of gives that away.
Look at that. That looks cool.
And Percy's a thing called Jack Frost. That's a pretty spooky name, Jack Frost. I mean, doesn't that kind of sound spooky?
A little bit.
And here is Thomas in a special letter. There's Birdie and a very poor, sad-looking Thomas on the bottom.
Oh, Thomas. Cheer up, pal.
And, yep, that's the movie. And Thomas's Halloween Adventures. But here's the creepy thing. Why is Emily on the front, even though that in any of these episodes she's never featured?
Wow, that is weird.
I mean, look at that. See, there's little Percy, Thomas, and Emily on the front, even though the Emily's
Oh my
never...
god, let's point out how crazy scared Percy looks. Look at his face.
It's a ghost! And, yeah.
That is weird about Emily not being in there, though. Why do they have her?
I mean, look at this. If you look, there's lots of stories, but not one features Emily.
What the world? That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, look at that. You see, here are all the stories, but yet none of them feature the big Sterling single on the front.
Weird. I have no idea.
Weird.
This one's really cool.
The Lion of Sodor, which Thomas thought was an actual lion, but just a statue.
Right. That's really cool.
But around the Sharon Miller episode, people and fans think that the engines aren't very clever because they're so brainless.
Oh, man. Okay, here's the next one.
Team Up with Thomas, which features Stanley, Honk, and Flora. I mean, hey, not Honk, but again, trying to use the British accent. And this is season 12 because it still uses the models, but they're starting up the CGI faces.
Right, okay.
Not complete full CGI yet, but you know.
I get you.
And here is Frosty Friends, which features Bob, a snowman, Thomas, Barney, and our big favorite yellow backhoe, Scoop! Which is kind of surprising because why did I pick Scoop? I mean, I get the Bob and Scoop thing, but just asking why did I pick Scoop?
I don't know.
If you look at the back, there's the same thing, probably.
Okay.
Maybe not. And here is The Adventure Begins! It's the 70-year anniversary movie for Thomas. It shows how Thomas became to be our favorite #1 blue little engine. Like, in the front there's Thomas, Edward, I know you can't see him that well because he's right there, but he's right there. James,
Is that
Gordon, and Henry.
Okay, cool.
And that's the windmill, because, I mean, every time Thomas goes by, there's a windmill, so, yeah.
Gotcha.
And one of those other stories from the classic series, which I'm guessing is season 2, is Old Iron, James in a Mess, and The Runaway, Down the Mine, Duck takes charge better than ever, Tenders and Turntables, Percy proves a point, Trust Thomas at Percy and the Signal from series 2. And
Thomas and his friends get along in other Thomas adventures.
There's Duncan on the bottom. If you don't know who Duncan is, he's a narrow gauge engine who's yellow. He likes to rock and roll. Not the same thing as Rolly, but yeah, he's a Rough Rider. And there's Thomas and of course little Percy. But around this time, Thomas was the only engine with a lamp.
Gotcha.
Weird,
right?
Because also the merchandising, kind of the same thing. But in the new CGI series, like season 19, all the engines have lamps. Apparently, when they first started the CGI series, nobody except Thomas, Percy, and Toby had lamps. But now, all the Tender engines, including some of the other tank engines, have lamps. Like Emily, Gordon, they have lamps now, but they never had them in the early CGI series.
Gotcha. Did not know that. Alright, so out of all these movies, let us know if you've seen any of them or all of them, and which one is your favorite movie.
And have you seen any of the classic series or the new CGI series?
Or both.
And if you can, I don't know if you can tell, but over there in the red square, if you can see James, he's covered in this black substance called tar.
Oh, that would not
Which
be
is
good.
not very easy to wash out of an engine.
Oh, no.
Well,
Off of anything.
Yeah, not of anything, but...
That's just a hot mess.
But it
Get
can-
it? Hot mess. See what I did there?
But it doesn't also not work on people or engines or machines. It doesn't even work on whales.
Whoa.
It happens to whales too. If there's a big pollution in the water and then they get too close, then some whales like the black humpback whale, it's kind of hard to tell. But with the blue whale and the sperm whale, maybe a little easier because it's a blue whale.
Right.
And also, not to freak you guys out, but if you heard of the shark called the great white shark, think of it more as a small shark compared to something that's more than 50 feet long with giant jaws called megalodon.
Oh, man.
And it's like, okay, so imagine this being great white shark's jaw. Now imagine it like this big and this wide.
Got giant teeth and it's like this. Huge. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, but there's a rumor that says it may be extinct, but some people think it's still real because of weird things that have been happening, like a giant whale being cut in half, or another great white shark that's half eaten. It's been on the news apparently. So, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it also lived around the same time as mammoths and saber-toothed cats, not dinosaurs. People might think it belonged to dinosaurs because it seemed as big as a dinosaur.
Right.
But it actually lived in the Ice Age, or the Pleistocene era, which is more scientific, they'll call it, because it's science, and past stuff is science, and dinosaurs are science, and...
Shoot, there's almost everything's got something to do with science.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Duh.
even science has a lot of math in it.
Mm-hmm. Science and math go hand to hand. You got that right.
Well, yeah, kind of like Thomas and Percy go buffer and buffer. Because, I mean,
Good one.
they don't have hands. I mean, they say they lend each other a hand, but they have buffers.
Right,
Not hands,
exactly.
because they're trains. Because if you look up there, they clearly don't have buffers. They clearly don't have hands. They have buffers. But I also wanted to show you some of the boxes that most of my engines came in. So, this one is what Gordon came in.
And this one's what James came in.
James. And, of course, this is what Emily came in. You can see her face there. See, it's E-M-I-L-Y, which spells Emily.
Emily!
And then you got J-A-M-E-S, James.
Spells James.
And then you got Mr. G-O-R-D-O-N.
Who that spell?
Gordon!
Well, thanks for watching this episode of Sean's Super Show. Don't forget to
Subscribe, like, and comment.
talk to you soon. Peace.